Hello, hunters and the hunter, the call of the wild. This is your host, OG Devil Dog. All right, listen up, hunters. I've got some news for you and I need to share. I have made some mistakes in my last couple videos. Some major pain in the butt. All those boar that I had did not count. Wow. All right, but I figured something out and realized that you have to meet certain criteria in order for your boar to contribute to the Hogamany hunt. All right? We are currently at 42%, and I have contributed 14 boars into this event. Okay? My goal is to help the community get to 100%, and I need everybody's help. And the only way we're going to do that is by following on how to complete the harvest check. All right, if you go to your internet browser and type in how to pass harvest check for the hunter, call of the wild, this is what it says. To pass the harvest check in the hunter call of the wild, you must meet 4 key criteria. Use the correct ammunition class. Hit at least one vital organ, heart, lungs, liver, or spine. Keep the trophy organs intact. No head or brain shots on most, meaning the trophy is the head. And shoot the animal 2 times or less, ensuring a clean, ethical kill for max score and mission completion. And here's the breakdown of how to nail each check. Correct ammo class. Check the animal's info in your codex or by aiming for its required ammo class, and use a weapon ammo within that range. Number 2, vital organ hit. Aim for the heart, lungs, or liver, the kill zone for quick kills. Number 3, trophy organ integrity. Avoid shooting the skull or brain, as this damages the trophy organ and lowers your score. The trophy organ is the head. 2 or less shots. Number 4, make your first shot count. Track and finish if needed, but avoid excessive shots. And the pro tips that it has: scout and stock. Use wind direction, downwind, terrain, and binoculars to get close for clean shots. That's for you stalker hunters. Quick kill. Aiming for vitals also helps achieve a quick kill, reducing animal suffering and preserving harvest value. Now check the icons. Hover over the harvest check icons on the left of the screen to exactly what you've met or missed. All right, those are the 4 things. Correct ammo class, vital organ hit, trophy organ integrity, and 2 or less shots. Well, OG Devil Dog really goofed up, and I should have way more than 14 contribution, but let me show you how I messed up. Okay, let's go to the codex first. Let's scroll all the way down to wildlife and bring up wild boars. All right, there's wildlife. Now we scroll to the bottom for wild boars. There it is, wild boars. On the right-hand side, you got behavior, habitat, census, social, active, recommended equipment. It's a class 5 ammo. You know what OG did? OG was using higher grade ammo. Therefore, my boars were not passing the harvest check. And let me show you what I was using. Where is my tent? My tent is here. There it is. Let's just fast travel to it real quick. Man. Let's look at my storage. OG Devil Dog was using 600 grain broadhead tracer arrows. Okay, at the bottom, recommended classes 7 to 9. What is a bore? It is a class 5. That got under my skin a little bit because I was using the wrong ammunition. That was my fault. So now let's look at the ammo that I'm currently using. It is a 420 grain broadhead tracer arrow, and its recommended classes are classes 2 up to 7. So this arrow fits perfectly with boar hunting. And so does my bow. Alright, so another thing that has kind of gotten on my nerves a little bit is here's my first area that I normally hunt at, right here in Scotland. You see I'm at the bottom corner of the map. Bottom corner. Slow down. And you see how it apexes up like that? Well, my first spot's right dead center, okay? My second spot used to be by the little smiley face. Do y'all remember when this had just the boar on it? Now it says European Badger 06 to 1000. It used to say Wild Boar 03 to 06. I hunted here after it changed over to European Badger, and guess what? No boar. Really irritated me. But I did find another spot. So come straight across over here. This spot right here. It is a need zone. It's kind of on a hill, so you got to finagle your tripod stand and your feeder and get them just right. So, because there's a slope here. But the wild boar feed here from 2100 to 0 dark 100, meaning 9 p.m. at night to midnight. All right. So what we're going to do, we're going to fast travel to this spot here. Going to take a minute. And I'm going to run over to my handy dandy tripod stand. Now there's a lot of brush here. So normally I get in my stand at 15 minutes till. I may get into it a little earlier just because of all of the what do you want to call it? All the brush. So let's put my handy dandy electronic collar on the ground. Looking for my antenna. There it is. Put my handy dandy collar on the ground. Give me a spot. There it is. Go check my feeder real quick, make sure it's full. It's only at 89%. Okay. This may not be a good spot, y'all, but we're going to check it out and see. Let's go over to my handy dandy tent. Fast travel back to it real quick. Now remember, the 4 key points to completing the harvest check, and you can look it up online by typing in how to pass harvest check in the Hunter Call of the Wild. You have to have the correct ammo class, hitting a vital organ like the heart, lungs, or liver, no headshots, and less than 2 shots. Okay, so let's put the handy dandy spray in our hand. Let's rest up till 2045. Let's back up. Let's rest. And let's hightail it over to our tripod stand. There's a deer over there. Let's get in here and let's put some spray on to hide our scent and turn on our handy dandy collar. Make sure it's set for wild boar. It is. Let's put on our night vision. This whole area was a pretty good spot. A bunch of feeding spots here. Right here and all of that brush. As you can see, there's one right there next to it. There's my feeder, there's my electronic collar, and now we wait it out. I killed one boar over here, trying to figure out where this spot was. And in the meantime, between time, we're just going to sit here and wait it out. And we are going to discuss these harvest checks while we are waiting for these boar. Alright. Correct ammo. I have the correct ammo on now. Alright. So I am now getting contributions toward the Hogamany hunt, the community hunt. The more you contribute, the more that bar goes up, and the closer we get to completing 100% of it for the cosmetics. We just have to be patient. Number 2, vital organ hit. We have to aim for the heart, lungs, or liver. Okay? So basically a side shot just behind either the right shoulder or the left shoulder, depending on how the animal is standing. That will pierce the lungs and the heart. The third one is no headshots. And that is protecting the trophy of the head. And the last one is 2 or less shots. So with that said, you have to kill it with 2 shots maximum, preferably 1. So 1 shot, 1 kill. Do your best to do it. And let's just sit here and be patient. And when I was here earlier, there was tracks and signs of feeding all over this area right here. They were all over the place. And as you see, my feeder is right there, and there's a feed spot right next to it. So I'm doing a little handy dandy calling. Man, I really missed that second area that I had on the map. Man, I missed that working, because that was a hot spot too. I could get about 5 boar out of this area here. I do not know why it changed over to the European Badger. Oh, it just frustrated me. But the best spot that I have found where you can get multiple kills is this first spot right here. Okay? There's 4 feed zones, and one of them happens to be a wild boar. But you get multiple kills in this one spot. This one, I actually killed a boar down right about here. And then I happened to turn around and see where I was standing at, and right up here by where I'm at, there was a whole bunch of little feed areas, and I looked at them and they were for boar. And it's on an incline, which is kind of tough of putting your feed barrel down or your tripod stand. So, I mean, you just got to work with it a little bit. For those of you that are new to my channel, be sure to like and subscribe. I enjoy making this content for you. You can, if you're on the PC, the bottom right hand corner, there is a white square that says subscribe. Hit that subscribe button and you can click subscribe. For everyone else, you should be able to go to my main channel page and subscribe that way, or under my profile picture, hit subscribe. If you would like to donate to my channel on my profile page on my YouTube channel, there is my Cash App link that you can contribute to a donation, or you can look in the description and get the link that way also. I appreciate all the likes, views, and subscribes. Y'all are helping me grow my channel. Keep it up, because without you, my channel will not grow. And the more likes and views and subscriptions I get, the more videos I make. Now, some of you may have a question. Does it cost anything to subscribe? Actually, no, it does not cost anything for you to subscribe to somebody. All that entails you to do is to be able to see their videos, their new videos they post before everyone else. So if you subscribe to my channel and I post a new video on a game or something I'm playing, then you will see it before everybody else does. And I do have multiple playlists with different games that I play that are on my playlist, like DC Universe, Hunter Call of the Wild, college football, Major League Baseball. That's just to name the 4 games that I've got up right now on playlist. And so if you see a playlist, check it out, because I've got all types of videos in there and I talk about all types of stuff. I enjoy making this content, so feel free to check out my playlists and my videos, or if you just want to watch them separately, feel free to do that too. You can view the videos separately, or you can view them in the playlist. But check it out. Don't be afraid. If you're new to my channel, like and subscribe. Help me grow my channel. Right now, we are at 62 subscribers. That is pretty awesome. And we've got 2.1 thousand views and 102 hours watch time. My ultimate goal is to reach 500 subscribers and 1,000 hours of view time. And I can only do that when I have viewers and subscribers, because doing that will help me monetize my channel, which I am trying to do, to build my channel up, to get my views up, to get my subscribers up, and I need your help doing it. So let's be patient. We're waiting for these boar. They're supposed to be here at 2100 to 0 dark 100. So 9 p.m. to midnight. I don't know exactly when they start coming in. Haven't really hunted this area. I did see some down by the tree line down here that I got earlier. I got one. There was 2 that came out and I got one of them. What's this feed zone? Okay. That's what I'm looking for. These are a couple of sleep zones. That's a sleep zone for wild boar. So they may end up coming up and coming around over here to this feed zone. So let's see what happens. We got our handy dandy night vision goggles on. We are searching for these boar. What's that up on the horizon? That is a fallow deer. We're going to leave that deer alone. And we are just looking for boar. I have not hunted this area very much one other time, so I don't exactly know where they're coming in yet like I do the other 2 areas. But we will find out together. So any of you that like NFL football, I was watching it, the Crushing It show, the podcast, and because in my area, I could not see my Broncos play. And they took it on the chin like Jake Paul took it on the chin. Too soon? Nah, I don't think it's too soon. I have no faith in Jake Paul as a YouTube sensation. Honestly, no talent, no real talent in the ring. Loudmouth, and after that Mike Tyson fight of his, and finding out that he paid Mike Tyson off to pretty much throw that fight. Man, come on, Iron Mike would have mopped the floor with him in real life if that had been a real fight and not a sanctioned, put on, make me look good fight. Well, Jake Paul paid for it. He got several teeth knocked out and two steel plates in his jaw, from what I read. Maybe that will stop him from calling out real fighters, because this fighter apparently denied the payday to take a dive, and Jake paid for it. Jake absolutely paid for it. And so hopefully now he will stop calling out real fighters. Maybe this would have taught him a lesson. There's a boar right there coming in. Look at him. He's still about 100 yards out. Just going to let him come in. He's working his way in. Look at that. So if we call him in. Didn't want to take a picture. Oh, there's two of them. All right, so back to the Broncos. Well, they were on a hot win streak. Okay, pretty cool. Love my Broncos. Been a Broncos fan since the '80s, since I was a kid, and I'm not going to turn away from my team. However, they needed this loss before they go into the playoffs. He's getting. That's a deer right there by me. Deer's kind of messing with me. Might have scared. There he is. He's over by my feeder. Where'd he go? Man, I'm not liking this area. There's another one over there. This area is a little more of a challenge, I'm seeing. All this brush is making it hard to see the boar. He's right there. Well, that deer that was just up on me might have scared him off. one right there. Right next to the feeder. He stays still long enough. Just out of my range. Dadgum. I'm going to make some adjustments here. So the Broncos, they took it on the jaw like Jake Paul. Man. I think that's going to have to be a saying from now. Taking it on the jaw like Jake Paul. Y'all want to say it with me? Taking it on the jaw like Jake Paul. That's got to be a meme. Somebody's going to have to turn that into a meme. You turn that into a meme, put it in my comments. I got to see that. Taking it on the jaw like Jake Paul. It could be a cartoon. It can be anything. But put the words on there. Taking it on the jaw like Jake Paul. If y'all saw that fight and what I saw the fight in the close-up videos, Jake Paul had the fear of God in his eyes. He had a come to Jesus meeting with Mr. Jones. Maybe that will stop him from calling out real fighters. But, you know, people aren't real bright. And they're going to keep doing what they do. Unfortunately for Jake Paul, I got a feeling he's going to be calling somebody else out. And I'm beginning to wonder if he's got a death wish. Honestly. He's lucky he survived that fight. Because those last couple of punches before he got knocked out, man, talk about Shawn Michaels and Sweet Chin music. Oh my God, I bet you that's what he was thinking. Sweet Chin music, getting his jaw broken a couple of different places and having to have steel plates put in. Taking it on the jaw like Jake Paul. That is going to have to be a saying. Somebody, please, please, I'm begging you, create that meme and put it in the comment section. I've got to see it. Don't be surprised if I do something like that. Taking it on the jaw like Jake Paul. But anyway, that's what happened to the Broncos. Taking it on the jaw like Jake Paul. They got their bell rung against the Jaguars. The Jaguars tore the Broncos' defense apart. It was heart-wrenching to watch the Broncos go down like that. Bo Nix, he's got a lot of seasoning left in him. He's going to be an awesome quarterback. He just has to slow it down some. Just slow it down. He slows it down, and instead of rushing and letting the defense get to him like that, get in his head, slow it down, put it out of his mind, and concentrate, and he will be just fine. I look forward to seeing what Bo Nix can do in the future. I'm still kind of enjoying this meme possibility of taking it on the jaw like Jake Paul. Too soon? Nah, not too soon. All right, thank y'all for sticking it out with me this long in this video. We are looking for boar in this new area. We've had a view of a couple, but they've gone down the incline on us and got out of our shot range. It's been a little frustrating today trying to make videos for y'all. Trying to show y'all new areas. That's wrong binoculars. They're here. I might go set up by a feed zone. Not a feed zone, but a sleep zone. Because I'm not really liking this. As a stationary hunter that bow hunts, that uses a tripod stand, there's entirely too much cover in this area for these boar to hide in. Right now, this area is a bust to me. I've seen a few, just didn't have a clear shot on them. And this is aggravating. But that's all part of the game, all part of the patience. Finding new areas and trying them out. And something was over here. Finding new areas, trying them out, and seeing if we can find an area that works like my first area in Scotland. And so far, I haven't been so lucky. I had a second area, but it has went bust on me. Looks like I'm taking it on the jaw like Jake Paul. I gotta laugh about that, taking it on the jaw like Jake Paul. Come on, it sticks with you. Yeah, the Broncos got their bell rung last night. And with the upcoming Kansas City Chiefs game, that will make them 13-3. I hope they can finish out the season at 14-3. I forgot who's after the Chiefs, but they can finish these next two games and come out on top at 14-3, and then go into the playoffs. They had a huge win streak, and the thing about this is, if you have a huge win streak and you go into the playoffs, you've got a big head, and you feel like nothing can stop you. And the Jaguars just proved that the Broncos defense can be torn apart. So we have to wait and see what happens, which I'm excited on Christmas Day because when the Broncos beat the Chiefs the second time, that's going to be one heck of a Christmas present for me. And so we just have to go from there and see what happens. Coming into the late season and going into the playoff bracket, well, the thing about this is, now that they've gotten a defeat on them, after this huge win streak that they had, now that they've taken a defeat, maybe that will humble them a little bit and get them more mentally prepared for the playoffs. Well, this area is becoming a bust to me. I've seen one deer, a handful of boars, and it is a bust. In my opinion, this area is a bust. So this area has made me take it on the jaw like Jake Paul. And before anybody says differently, OG Devil Dog started this. Take it on the jaw like Jake Paul. It can be found here. And I am disappointed. So I have not been able to contribute anything to the Hogamany hunt on this episode. Well, that's alright. We're going to call this area a bust. And we're going to go over here and hit our handy dandy collar. Well, he was over in that brush. Oops. Alright, so let's go back to the second area over here. Fast travel it. We still got plenty of time. I don't know about it. Let's put the handy dandy collar on. Yeah. Let's see, which way is my antenna? Oops. Alright, my speaker's going that way. Alright, let's go over here. Put it that way. Run back to our tent and let's see if we can get some boar brought in from the area that's now become a European badger zone. Disappointed. This area may have been a bust too, so let's rest until 2:45. It's going to cost me a penny. Let's put some spray on real quick. And run real quick to my stand. I've got it right on the ridge so I can look down. Let's get up in my handy dandy stand and let's get the electronic caller going. Wild boar, we got it going. Put on our night vision and wait this out. This was a hot spot until it got took over by European badger. Now we have to see. Got my call going up over that hill. Here's my caller. There's my feeder. And you know what I didn't do? I still got a couple minutes. So let me double check this feeder real quick. Yep, they haven't been here. Dadgum. So this area has become a bust on wild boar. OMG. Making me take it on the jaw like Jake Paul. So they usually come in about 320 to 330. Yeah, 320 to 335, 340. If they're in the area, we just have to wait and see. Wait them out. This may end up being a bust. So that third area I found was a complete bust. Let's see what this area is. My second area that I normally hunt in for boar has been taken over by European badger. It's frustrating because I know the boar are all over the place and I have to find another spot like I do at my first spot. Oh my gosh, that is like the blaster range of spots. I may have to just keep hunting that one over and over and over. But I'd prefer not because I wanted to cool off in between hunt zones. In between hunt times. I want it to cool down because it is right now currently still black. If it's purple, it's highly hunted. There's just a little bit of pressure here right now, not much. But one kill in a different direction will make it. See, there's a badger. One kill in another area will take away that black. So if I can just get one boar, just one, in this area, I'll be happy and be able to go back to my other area and do another video for you. At least start contributing more to the harvest check and contributing to the Hogamany hunt, the community hunt. Irritating. I left this area earlier frustrated. Because it was a wild boar hot zone and now it's a European badger hot zone. No, not good. If this ends up being a bust, it's going to make me take it on the jaw like Jake Paul. I swear. Somebody needs to create a meme. Take it on the jaw like Jake Paul. Serious. Look at those badgers. They traveling into and around. If y'all know anything about badgers in real life, those things will tear you up. Oh my God. They will tear you up. Thank you for sticking it out with me this long. This is OG Devil Dog. Feel free to subscribe to my channel. Click on my profile picture. You can subscribe that way. And if you'd like to make donations, you can also make donations that way. But if you're just watching this video, be sure to subscribe. And there's a little watermark on the right hand corner for you PC players. If you hover over that, you can subscribe that way too. Now, to help my channel grow, there are other maps on this game that I can unlock. And if you would like to donate to my channel, I'll use those donations to build up my maps and be able to do more maps for you. I know these maps don't cost very much or whatnot. It's cool. I can show you the new things and new areas and new hunts. Now, this is not the only game I play, but donations to my channel, if you're making donations, please put it for the Hunter Call of the Wild in the notes, and I will use the donations that way for unlocking things, the new maps and everything. Let me show you what's going on with the maps. Toggle Reserve. These are the ones that I own. These 5 right here, okay? If you would like to see these opened up and explored and hunts done in them, please feel free to donate and put in there for Hunter, the Call of the Wild to unlock maps, and I will use those donations to unlock those maps. Just make sure you specify it's for the Hunter, Call of the Wild. That is a badger. Well, but take it on the jaw like Jake Paul. Because my second area that I normally use is becoming a bust too. The only good area that I have is the primary area, the one I usually hunt in. The one where you see a lot of my videos in. You've seen videos on this area too. And I don't understand how a hot zone for one animal has turned into a hot zone for another animal. This was a crazy, crazy area. The super crazy one is my first area. This one here is on fire with boar. If you don't leave this area right here with at least 6 kills, then you're doing something wrong. You're not following my directions. This area used to net about 3 to 4, sometimes 5 boar, and I'm just not seeing them. Zero 0325. They should be coming in if they're coming. 2 new subscribers today. It's got me up to 62 subscribers. That is awesome. 2.1 thousand views and 102 hours of watch time. You guys are great. Thank y'all for watching my channel. Thank you for subscribing and thank you for liking. That is impressive. My subscribers have doubled in over a week. I used to do other things on my channel. Just wasn't getting the niche of what people might be interested in. So I've tried something different. Trying to build my channel up to earn and monetize on it. And I cannot do it by myself. I need my viewers and I need my subscribers and I need my likes. So feel free. Like my videos, view my videos, and subscribe to my channel. If you want to donate, feel free to donate. Help me unlock other maps. That's cool. Help me grow my channel by unlocking other maps. Just put in your donation on the subject line that it's for the Hunter Call of the Wild, and I will use it to unlock maps. Now, if you're in like other games that I play, just make sure you specify that you want to see something different in another game or whatnot, and whatever game it is that you see the donation link on, make sure you specify your donations for that game. I play a bunch of games, y'all. I love these free-to-play games. I was kind of skeptical about the Hunter Call of the Wild when I first played it, but man, it has taken up some of my time. And I enjoy making videos, content creation on how to do things in videos. I just did one today in DC Universe Online. Another how-to video that's on a playlist now, added to it. When this one gets done, it's going to be added to the Hunter Call of the Wild playlist. Any of my sports games will be in the sports playlist. Playing other games kind of gives me a break in between the constant runs of running in my main game that I play. Kind of gives me a little bit of a breather to be able to do content in other games. It helps me focus when I go back into my main game of DC Universe Online that I play. There's the deer. So that means, hopefully, the boar will be coming in soon. Because the last time I was here, I didn't see any deer at all, period. Alright, there's that pretty one. So that means boars should be coming in when I see those deer. And we will see. Just be patient, hold it off. Unless they make me take it on the jaw like Jake Paul. I'm trying to make that stick in your head so somebody will do a meme and post it in my comments. Take it on the jaw like Jake Paul. I gotta see it. I gotta see how creative y'all get. Get creative for me. Show me what you can come up with. And the slogan is, take it on the jaw like Jake Paul. Be clean. Don't be nasty. But be clean in the memes that you create and post it in my comments. All right, hunters, while we are waiting for these board to see if they're going to come in, let's rehash what we were talking about a little while ago on how to pass the harvest check. All right, let me read this back to you again. Got to put my handy dandy spectacles on so I can see. And if you type in your search bar how to pass harvest check and the hunter Call of the Wild. To pass the harvest check in the hunter Call of the Wild, you must meet 4 key criteria. Use the correct ammunition class. Hit at least 1 vital organ. Heart, lungs, liver, or spine. Keep the trophy organs intact. No head, brain shots on most animals. And shoot the animal 2 times or less, ensuring a clean, ethical kill for max score and mission completion. Here's a breakdown of how to nail each check. Correct ammo class. That is, check the animal's info in your codex or by aiming for its required ammo class and use a weapon ammo within that range. Okay, that's number 1, the correct ammo. I was using the wrong arrows. Therefore, all of those boar that I killed did not count. Did not pass the harvest check. So now that I'm using the right arrows within the right range, my kills are passing the harvest check. Number 2, vital organ hit. Aim for the heart, lungs, or liver, the kill zone for quick kills. For spine shots, cervical or thoracic, aim precisely for the bone, not the vertebrae. Now, if you want the heart, lungs, or liver, just behind the shoulder blade. They're looking at you sideways. You want behind the right shoulder or the left shoulder, depending on which direction they are facing. Now, number 3, trophy integrity. Some of these animals you get, you can taxidermize them and mount them in your, oh gosh, what is it? Well, I want to say house, but that's not the right word for it. It's at the tip of my tongue. But anyway, in your lodge, in your hunting lodge. Okay, that's what it is, hunting lodge. Some of them you can only mount the heads. Okay, so the trophy organ integrity. The trophy organ would be the head. So avoid shooting the skull or brain, as this damages the trophy organ and lowers your score. Alright, so those 3 things. And now the final thing, less than 2 shots. Make your first shot count, track and finish if needed, but avoid excessive shots. Alright, avoiding excessive shots. Using the right ammo and hitting the vital organs, 1 shot, 1 kill. You've got this. You absolutely have it. It's 04:04 in the morning. There's my deer. Boar should be coming in this area. Should be. Because my deer are up on that ridge again. So hopefully it changes and the boar come back to this area and we can use it in the future. But for the time being, it looks like I'm taking it on the jaw like Jake Paul. Alright, I am done here. So, I absolutely took it on the jaw like Jake Paul in this video. I was not able to show you how to do the harvest check this time around, but next video I will. In the meantime, between time, it's time for me to go run with my league on DC Universe Online. I'm actually running behind. I was supposed to meet them 5 minutes ago, and we got 10 minutes until 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I was supposed to meet them at 6:45, so I will catch y'all later. Until next time, this is OG Devil Dog. Be sure to like and subscribe, and I will show you, I promise, show you how to pass the harvest check. Until next time, I love you guys. We'll see you soon.